Okay, so now we're going to get into the student experience. A lot of this we've kind of already gone through to some degree, but I don't think it'll hurt to revisit it. But I'm just going through the bullet points here. Once the assignment is opened and started by the student, then it's added, the folder is added, and that document is added to their folder. So before they open it, they're not going to see it in their Google Drive. So if I'm a student, and I go to my drive and go to my classroom folder. So when I enter a class, this classroom folder is automatically created for me. And as a subfolder, there is the class that I've enrolled in. All right? So within that class, here are my assignments. And unless I open that assignment, then these documents don't show up. So the only time I will see is if I actually open it from the main page. But for each assignment, it creates a new document for me within this folder. So if I'm a student and 4 of my teachers are using this, I would have one classroom folder and then 4 folders for each individual course, or one folder for each individual course.
Can we then divide those folders up into like assignments, class info, or is that not?
You can't control how their folder structure is built. Okay. So for you, for the teacher, you will have a folder for each assignment, and then each student's version of that assignment will accumulate in that folder. So if you wanted to have students organize assignments by subfolders, you would have to take them through that process and have them do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Each class folder then?
Yep. Yeah. So for the teacher's folder structure, you have your parent classroom folder, and then for each class that you have a parent folder for that class, and then for each assignment, underneath, you have these different folders for each assignment, as well as your templates. And your templates are like they're the stock version. So if you edit these, you need to be cautious, because if a student 1, 2, and 3 start the assignment, they're going to get whatever version of that template was there. So if you make a change, let's say you change the due date or some of the instructions, then you would have to communicate that change to those students who already downloaded it. Does that make sense? Because when you make a change to the template, then it's not going to change it for the students who have already taken that template. It will only change it for those who access it after you make that change.
Because it's like making a copy.
Right. Yep. The template is the spot from which they make the system makes the copy. If you post comments, right now, from the testing I've done, the only email notifications you get is if somebody posts a comment to something. Well, the only thing that you can do, if you want to turn off notifications, you can go to your class page, click on the hamburger, go to settings, and then you can turn off email notifications. We looked at the submit and resubmit. If I wanted to resubmit an assignment, I'm already done with this. This is test 4. I can still open it. And here's my comment from my teacher. I didn't do anything. Please revise. Then I can go back into this, change it, do whatever I want, and then resubmit it. But I can unsubmit the assignment to edit if I wanted to. So if I turn it in, then it goes back to my teacher, and there's the ability, let's say I forgot to do something, I can take that back and unsubmit and take it back. And then the teacher the editing rights would change again. All the student comments on the assignment submissions are private between the teacher and student. So looking at this again, if a student makes a comment here, it doesn't go into that live stream. It's only to the teacher and the student. So they can say something or be like, I didn't get this, or this was hard for me, and that's all going to remain private.